Big news from the Indian government. Just when you thought you had the tax system figured out, they've announced the single biggest change to GST since it was first launched. Starting September 22nd, 2025, the way you're taxed on almost everything is getting a massive overhaul. So, what does this mean for your wallet? The short answer, a lot of things are about to get cheaper. In this video, we're going to break down exactly what's changing, how the new, simpler tax rates work, and how much money you could be saving on everything from groceries to a new car. Alright, so what's the big deal? The government is throwing out the old, complicated GST system with its 4 different slabs. Gone are the days of trying to remember if something is taxed at 5, 12, 18 or 28%. Effective September 22nd, India is moving to a much cleaner 2-tier structure. From now on, most goods and services will fall into just 2 main slabs, a merit rate of 5% and a standard rate of 18%. There's also a new 40% rate, but don't panic. This is a special rate reserved for what are called sin and luxury goods. Think tobacco products, certain aerated drinks, and high-end luxury cars. For the vast majority of things you buy, the system is now way simpler and in many cases, cheaper. Let's get straight to what really matters, the impact on your household budget. The government has clearly focused on cutting taxes for the common person, and the results are pretty significant. A whole host of daily essentials that were previously taxed at 12 or 18% are now dropping into the 5% slab. This includes packaged foods like butter, ghee, and cheese, along with staples like pasta, instant noodles, and your favorite namkeens. The savings extend to your bathroom cabinet too. Many personal care items like hair oil, soap, and toothpaste will see their GST rates slashed from 18% down to just 5%. But remember to check specific items, as some products might remain at the higher rate. And in a major win for families, some daily staples like basic Indian breads, roti and paratha, and certain educational items like exercise books and pencils are now fully exempt from GST. That's right, 0 tax. This is a direct saving that you'll feel every month. This next part is probably the single biggest piece of good news. In a landmark decision, the GST Council has completely exempted all individual life and health insurance policies from GST. You heard that right. The 18% tax that used to apply to your insurance premiums is now 0. This is a historic step that makes life and health insurance significantly more affordable for everyone, from individual plans to family floaters. And it's not just insurance. Healthcare across the board is getting more affordable. GST on many life-saving drugs has been cut to nil, while a number of other common medicines will now be taxed at 5% instead of 12%. Medical equipment, from diagnostic kits to corrective spectacles, will also see taxes drop to the 5% slab. These GST changes aren't just about the essentials. They're also making bigger purchases and lifestyle services a lot more accessible. The auto sector is a huge winner. GST on small cars, that's petrol cars under 1200cc and diesel cars under 1500cc that are less than 4 meters long, has been slashed from 28% all the way down to 18%. This means popular models from major brands are about to get noticeably cheaper. The same goes for two-wheelers, with motorcycles under 350cc also moving to the 18% slab. But if you're eyeing a super luxury vehicle, be ready for that new 40% rate. Planning a trip or hitting the gym, GST on hotel rooms with tariffs under Rs 7,500 per day is now down to 5%. And services like gyms, salons, and yoga centers also get that same 5% rate, a huge drop from 18%. What's the strategy behind these massive changes? It really boils down to 2 key goals. First of all, to put more money directly back into your pocket. By increasing the disposable income of the middle class, the government is hoping to fuel spending on everything from household goods to cars and services. Second, it's a major move to simplify the entire tax system. For businesses, especially smaller ones, moving to just 2 main slabs cuts down on confusion and costs. Plus, new automated processes for refunds and registration are designed to make life easier for entrepreneurs. The ultimate goal is a more efficient and growth friendly tax system that benefits everyone. So, to recap the big wins for you, India's biggest GST reform is here, and it's bringing some major benefits. First, your daily expenses on groceries and household items are set to drop. Second, in a huge relief, your individual life and health insurance premiums are now tax free. And third, big ticket purchases like a new small car or your gym membership just got more affordable. This is a massive shift, and we'll be tracking all the details as they unfold. To stay updated with simple breakdowns of complex financial news, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on these GST changes? Is this the reform India needed? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.